Well, I'm really delighted the way the FET sector has taken on board the whole apprenticeship space. We've revolutionised apprenticeships. Our offering now is 66 apprenticeships with many more in development, and there's huge credit due to the FET sector for the way that they've taken on this challenge. And we've lots of other challenges in the whole area of further and higher education, but FET provides something for everybody, and our big challenge there is to get that message through to everybody in every sector of society that there is a course for you.
Take people wherever they want to go, because that's what's unique about the ETBs, and that's what's unique about further education and training. They're available in every community in Ireland. It doesn't matter what formal level of education you have, they'll offer you a pathway to take you as far as you want to go. So I think it's a really exciting time. I think it's great to see this conference, great to see so many different stakeholders, not just from the ETBs, come together to focus on FET and focus on how we develop it in the future. I'm really looking forward to 2 great days of discussion, and I'm really looking forward to what comes out of this, the partnerships, the commitment, the ideas that we can really move forward to grow that contribution and impact that we've been promised.
The opportunities for FET, further education and training into the future, are about making much clearer pathways for the learners, to looking at the integration and make clearer pathways to progress from further education into higher education. And the conference today is looking at 3 aspects: people, partnership and potential. And there's many interesting sessions and speakers in relation to those areas.
In terms of today's event, it's an exciting day for us. I think I'm really looking forward to getting to network and meet colleagues from around the country again. Coming out of COVID, it's a really good opportunity for us to meet and to catch up with each other and find out what's happening around the country. Really reflecting on what Professor Lawler said today in terms of us looking for our own pathway through further education training as its own unique pathway for learners, as a distinct opportunity for learners in Ireland, adult learners or those leaving school, to progress in their learning journey. So kind of looking forward to exploring that a little bit.
Really looking forward to meeting everybody here today from higher education, further education and all the major stakeholders around the country.
Over today and tomorrow, I am really looking forward to hearing the panel discussions, but most of all having the opportunity to have conversations with colleagues across the country, particularly from the Professional Learning and Development Network.
I suppose the challenges really are post-COVID, getting all our networks together again, developing connections and working together to streamline education in the country.
This morning we've talked about lots of challenges and lots of opportunities. I think one of the biggest challenges for us is positioning ourselves strongly as a parallel option to higher education.
I think the challenges for the sector are many. I like the challenges in the whole education sector, but also in the skills and the labour market sector are many. But I think ETBI, with the work of Solace, the FET colleges and the FET and VET practitioners have a lot to do. But I think high up on the agenda, as Matty mentioned there, are the green skills, sustainability, and this idea of digital transformation. It's what we all have to embrace, and they should be highest up the list.
I think one of the main challenges is that are we able to be flexible enough on the rapid changes what's happening in the society. As told earlier about this digital and green, are we flexible enough to produce enough skillful workforce for the market, support companies on this change?
Regarding the challenges facing learners in FET, I think there are multiple really. There are economic challenges for sure. People are struggling with issues of fees, family care issues, student support issues. If they're mature learners, they're trying to combine earning and learning together frequently. Then, of course, they're dealing with all the other challenges of modern living to do with the stress associated with climate change, with the loss of biodiversity. And then, of course, there are the daily struggles of life that, in a sense, adults in particular who are involved in education have to deal with either before they go to school or after it.
think what we do best in further education and training is that bit about inclusion. For me, if we include people who otherwise don't get a chance, that's where it really hits the ground. So I give examples always from Youth Reach, where students who have left school, who've disengaged probably in school at the age of 14, that they can't see their path through in school or feel that they're making progress. But they come into Youth Reach, the atmosphere is different, they're respected for who they are, not for what they're doing. They can engage in practical ways in the curriculum, and they're looked after in a way that they're not looked after in school because it's a much more intimate environment. And I think that's very productive for them, and I think that they can achieve very good outcomes that way.
I suppose as a sector, I'm really proud of the fact that we have done so much over COVID to develop and change our practice, meet the challenges that were presented by COVID, and actually bringing those on now in as sustainable changes to how we deliver our programs, how we approach the opportunities we provide for adult learners right around the country, whether it's apprenticeship training and the changes there, or through to our traineeship opportunities, to our PLC provision, and right the way across to our core skills training as well, where we've so many new and unique opportunities developing and emerging, and new ways of reaching learners as well, whether it be that online, be that in person, or a combination of both. And I suppose looking forward to seeing that develop over the next number of years in a really vibrant sector, developing and emerging. So exciting times, I think, for further education and training.
I think after listening to Professor Tom Collins, I am really blown away by what the unique selling point of ETBs are. I think FET is for the family, and when you think about the opportunity in education and training boards to move people from secondary education right into third level and to allow education and conversations to happen at the kitchen table, I'm just really blown away by it. It just made me think about, I suppose, a tagline around, FET is for the family.
FET is unique, and it provides accessible and supportive learning opportunities for all students across the country.
Really interesting and informative.
A very relevant day, and great to network with colleagues.
Inspiring.
Unique.
Broad.
Progressive.
The importance of collaboration.
Insightful.
Lots of opportunities.
Great conference.
It's very enjoyable.
Of supporting ETBs.
Inspiring.
Collaboration.
Developing connections.